Barry, another successful run out this afternoon?
Yeah, definitely. It's nice to score a couple of goals, 2-3 goals. I thought there was passages of play we were very good. Like I said last week, pre-season, there was passages of play we were a little bit sloppy, but all in all, positive. No one's come away with any injuries, so yeah, a good day.
And some of our first team squad looked very lively, I thought, today. Certainly in the first half, it was some good football played.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, understandably, the pitch was dry because of the weather we've had. We're going to need a hell of a lot of rain to make it slick out there. But it's fantastic. There's grass all over it. As we know, it's a big pitch here, so we thought you'd utilise that in the fact of make the ball do the work a bit more. And I think Ricky's goal, the build-up was very, very good. Patient, got it wide, great cross in. Obviously, the penalty we broke away. Good run from Ibs. JT put it away. But no, really positive. Second half, thought we kept the ball much better. The tempo, they dropped off a little bit tempo-wise by a lot of subs. But no, there was passages of play in both halves that really pleased with.
And obviously, you put some of the trialists on. Again, difficult at this stage, I suppose, to make too many hard and fast decisions. Although at some stage you will have to, without naming names. Yeah,
no, we've got the trialists in, and we've said to them we'll give them a decision sooner rather than later. So that gives them a chance to, if we can't take them, to get somewhere else, and if they've done well and we sign them, they'll get an offer, and if they accept it. But they haven't looked out of place in what they've done. But there's only a couple of spaces left, so we've got to be shrewd in what we do as such.
Including the fact that you're probably likely to make a couple more formal signings anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So no, listen, they've come and done well. They've worked hard, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
And is it fair to say that you're, with all due respect to Chipstead this afternoon, I thought gave us a decent game. We've got Grays Athletic next week. Are we slightly upping, shall we say, the opposition a little bit in terms of their status? Doesn't mean to say they'll give us any harder game, yes or no, but is that the way it works?
Yeah, I'm expecting Grays probably to be a bit more physically stronger than Chipstead. I mean, what Rob, obviously everyone at the club knows Rob very well. He's working with hardly any money at all, so he's got good, honest lads working there. And like I said, first half was probably more of his stronger setup against us. Grays, Jim down there, he's an experienced manager, and he's going to have a catalogue of players that he can bring in and look at. So yeah, they're going to be a tough test.
And but by and large, it will still look the same sort of setup next week, I guess. You'll still probably have most of the trialists, or still want to have another look at some of them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a few of the youngsters might drop out next week. They're there to cover, and some people might think that sort of these young lads, it's great to give them an opportunity and then step back, and it's great for them training with the first team. But
sure,
rather than having a lot of trialists in where we've got to make a decision on them, these boys are a few years off yet, and just that little taste will. So they might drop out next week depending on numbers. But all in all, the first team squad, and obviously we're waiting for Craig to come back from international.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And finally, wasn't it good to have a match here at Longmead with some of our supporters?
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant. I even heard some of them laughing in the crowd.
Well, they were laughing. There was cheers. There was frustration occasionally, and that sort of thing. But that's all part of the emotion of football, isn't it?
No, it was superb, and we scored 3 goals, which was and it wasn't one of them pre-season friendlies. It was a bit slow, a bit boring, and people were just taking their foot off the gas. I thought, at times it was quick. People weren't holding back on the odd tackle.
Definitely.
And I think Chipstead, they'll do well. They'll do well this year.
I'm sure they will. Well, thanks very much indeed for your time, Barry.
No
Great
problem.
to speak to you.
Cheers.
Thanks.